Hey guys, so today I'm so excited because this has been everywhere. It's the Huda Beauty Bomb Brows Microshade Brow Pencil, and it comes in this sustainable packaging, which is very so up my street because I'm all up for sustainable. And let me show you this beauty. So this is the brow pencil. It's absolutely lush. It's exactly in the style of eyeliner and the mascara. See, that's the whole eyes range from Huda Beauty now. It's a dual-ended pencil, so it has the spoolie side and it has the eyebrow pencil side. So let me show you. That's how thin the tip is. Look at that. I got mine in the shade black brown, but somehow I wish that I went for black because I feel that with the black brown my eyebrows look lighter instead of, they would have looked more defined, like the strokes, and they would have looked like actual hair strokes had I chosen a shade darker. It has nutrients to it, so it has castor oil, vitamin E and coconut oil, which are amazing for the skin and hair on your eyebrows, so that's a win for me. It's vegan as well, and the tip is extremely thin. Like, just for you to get an idea of how thin it is, I'll show you its competitors just to give you an idea of how different the tip is, because that's what the difference lies in. Obviously the formula makes a difference, and the staying power, waterproofability. So let's have a look at the difference in tips. So here goes. I've got the MAC eyebrow styler, then I've got the Benefit My Precisely brow pencil, and then I have the Plouise brow pencil. Let me show you the difference in tips. So that's the Plouise one, that's the Benefit My Precisely, that's the MAC, as you can see it's quite thick, and then look at that Huda Beauty one, you can barely see it compared to the other ones. Quite incredible. So the type of difference that you will get with these pencils is basically how thick the stroke is and how easy it is to use. So if you're going for a microblade look, probably the Huda Beauty pencil is the one for you. Whereas if you go in for, let's say, a mix of looks, what I would say is that actually the formula of this pencil is really good. I was impressed. I thought I was gonna hate it and that it was gonna snap off, but it actually doesn't snap off. It's actually quite sturdy, especially if you use, like, obviously don't get a huge bit out, but I mean, it's not as weak as a tip as what I thought initially. You'll be surprised. The Plouise brow pencil is really good. Like, I really loved it. I generally use the Precisely My Brow Pencil, but I am a big fan of the MAC one because it never fails me. And now there's this one, the Huda Beauty one, that has come and taken the brow world by surprise, and well, let me tell you something, it performed really well. Considering I am not a pro, I mean, it's very easy to use. You need to go in a darker shade to get those precise lines, to be honest with you, because as you can see, because the shade isn't dark enough and my hair is brown, you know, I should have gone a shade darker to get I would have got some perfect lines which would not be noticeable, if you can see from the gaps where there is product, but you know. Let me see if I can, it's obviously covered my sparse areas. Let me see if I can build that up. Yeah, maybe I didn't build it up enough. Let's see. Yeah, I just needed to build it up a bit more. So, well, look at that. Wow. Okay, so if you've landed on my channel, it's because you want to know if it's worth purchasing. And let me tell you something. This one is £15. And you can get it in Boots, Feel Unique, Cult Beauty, Sephora, so many online stores, like you name it. It's £15. For £15, what you get is it's 0.023 grams of product. So you've probably not seen anyone do this because they're scared to break the tip, but here goes. How much is that? I'm gonna risk my pencil. So yeah, that's to its full. That's how much there is of product. In terms of how much product there is, just for you to have a think of how much is in there, it's half of the product that is in the mini My Precisely Brow Pencil from Benefit. It's half of what is in here. It takes me 2.5 weeks to use this one, so I predict that this is gonna last me just as long, just 2.5 weeks, which makes it extremely expensive if you compare it to the MAC styler, which you can get between, if it's on sale, you can get it for 12 or 16 and you get a hell lot of product. It's 0.9 grams, lasts quite some time. And also like the full brow pencil, I think that's around £20. And the biggest contender in my eyes is actually the Plouise pencil, because this one retails only at £12. And I mean, it lasted a month and it does a friggin' incredible job at doing brows. The only thing is it only has 3 shades, whereas the Huda Beauty pencil offers 8. Depending what shade range you're going for, you know, you could consider your price or your budget. If you're looking for a budget pencil, probably the Plouise one is really good. If you're looking like something high-end but will last you a long time, go for the MAC one. It works really good for me. And then if you're looking for one that will also never fail, you just go for the Benefit. And if you're looking for microbladed brows, just go for the Huda Beauty Bomb brows, because it gives you those lines. It's actually really, really easy to use compared to other ones. I wasn't expecting to like it. I thought, oh, this looks like it's been, you know, I wasn't sure it was gonna work, to be honest, for me, because my eyebrows are just so bad, as you saw while I was doing them. So the only drawback to this bomb brows is that it works out really expensive, to be honest. But other than that, it performs like beautifully. My eyebrows look really nice. I really like them. And you know, you've got all these other choices that you could go for that work out much cheaper as well. If you go to my blog post, you'll be able to see my brows done with each eye pencil, and then you can choose whatever suits your kind of vibe. They say that this brow product is transfer proof, and I'll tell you what, we're all guilty of doing this, so here goes. Unfortunately, I do see some transfer. Where is it? Here. If you can see some, that's my eyebrow, like I do see some transfer. So it does transfer if you press on it. I was hoping it wouldn't. Yeah, it does transfer. Look, it does transfer in small amounts, which freaks me out for summer, because you know, summer you get oily, you get hot, you get sweaty. Are they gonna rub off? That's like my worst nightmare. And then in terms of waterproof, I've wet them and I've dabbed them, and obviously there's a bit of transfer, so I assume that they're partially waterproof, as in you won't get them melting off, but at the same time you can expect the product to kind of come off, as it's normal. If not, it should be like lacquer paint or something. The eye pencil is long lasting, but then again, all of the other ones are too. And I mean, the benefit to having this one is creating like very thin lines, which make them look more natural. Most people, when they've been doing these videos, they haven't really been showing you that brow from close up, which I found so irritating, because when you want to buy something, like you want to see the actual area, you're not really interested in just seeing the person. So that's what my brows look like from so close up. Do you see what I mean by, if I had a darker shade, one darker shade, it probably looked even better. But then again, I can build that up. but you see how natural they look. So I did a more feathery brow here, and I don't know how I feel about that. They look like kind of bushy. Yeah, overall I actually performed really well. Very easy to apply, but it's a bit expensive. That's my only criticism for how much product is inside. There's virtually very little product inside, and compared to its competitors, they offer much more product. And even though the lines might not be so precise, they still offer the same kind of result, like not as much difference. I did find that the pencil was easy to blend, easy to apply, and I mean, it looks beautiful, honestly. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if you noticed my base and my foundation, but you'll never guess what foundation this is. This foundation is the Huda Beauty Luminous Matte Foundation, and I'll be having a full review on it as well. I've tested it and I have so much gossip about it, which other influencers have not been telling you, unfortunately. But when it comes to the pencil, it's kind of foolproof, to be honest. There's plenty of competitors. I mean, I was surprised at how well the Plouise eyebrow pencil performs, and it's really affordable, but it only comes in 3 shades, whereas the Huda Beauty Bomb Brows comes in 8. Physical Benefit have an extensive range of shades. I think they have more than 12, whereas MAC has 8 as well. So in terms of shade range, you know, it depends what you're going for. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna give you all the goss, even if it's not good. And but this, I mean, the bomb brows, literally really nice brows.